Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm in a different environment. My hair is a different color and a lot of things have changed. Before we get started, I have to say it has been a hot minute since I sat down and filmed a video, and these past 2 years of me being in Thailand, I've realized that I am not a vlogger. I'm too awkward and embarrassed and shy to film videos in public. I've decided that it's definitely not for me. Today I thought I would film a video because we are social distancing. It's something fun while I'm stuck indoors to keep myself entertained. I thought I would dye my hair. So that is why it is purple at the moment. I'm low-key loving it, but at the same time I definitely couldn't do it as a permanent thing. I'm going to be doing a get to know me tag. I've just got some questions off the internet that I'm going to be answering for you. Without further ado, let's get started. The question is, where did you grow up? And I grew up in Johannesburg, South Africa, in a little suburb called Strubens Valley. And when I think back to my childhood, I honestly am so blessed and happy that I had the childhood that I did. The second question is, where do I currently live? I should be coming back to South Africa, but considering the pandemic that we are currently facing, I am not entirely sure if I will be able to get home, but I'm currently living in Thailand. Dogs or cats? And honestly, this is such a difficult question to answer because I used to be a dog person, but I would say that I'm a cat person now. The next question, what year was I born? I was born in 1994. Are you in or have you gone to college? I have graduated from university. I went to Monash, South Africa, and I studied a Bachelor of Business Science in accounting. So accounting, and I didn't go further or do my honors, or I didn't want to become a chartered accountant, so yeah, I just ended there. What is your spirit animal and why? So when I was away with my friends at an island, we were talking about these animals, and I'm not going to go into details with the animals, but the first one that I mentioned was an elephant, and they said that's what you portray yourself as. I just love how graceful and peaceful, they're gentle giants. That's what they are. If they need to protect their herds, that's when you'll see their aggressive side, and I think that's me to a T. Like, you can bully me, you can belittle me, you can do whatever you want to me, but the minute you do it to somebody that I love, I will stand up and protect those people. So yeah, I'm definitely an elephant. Next one, tea or coffee? I think 2 years ago I definitely would have said tea, but living in Thailand, I literally have had an iced coffee almost every single day since being here because it is so hot, and teaching makes you so tired, so definitely needed my caffeine hits in the morning, so coffee. What is my coffee order? Okay, I'm going to say it in Thai. Americano yen mai wan. Have any books you read changed your life? I would definitely say the Paul Coelho books have changed my perspective of things, especially the Alchemist, I don't know how you say it, but yeah, that's definitely one that pops into my mind, that I'm like, yeah, it really put things into perspective in my life. Okay, so the next question is, do you speak any languages and how well? Well, I hope that I would speak one very well, otherwise how would I have conversations with anyone? But I speak English really well. I would say I feel like my English is very good. Whoa, good use of words there. But I can also speak Afrikaans just a little bit. I feel like the more practice that I would have, the better I would be at it. But seeing as I've been out of the country for 2 years, I haven't been able to use it. And then I can speak Thai the tiniest amount, like being able to order food, directions, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I love it because whenever you speak a little bit of Thai to Thai people, they take it as you are fluent in the language and they babble onto you, and then I just look at them and I'm like, my Kaljai, put nit noi and they were always just like, gang mark, like very good. But no, not very good, because I don't understand anything else you're saying. What is my go-to hairstyle? Chuck it up in a bun and call it a day. Like, I cannot be bothered with my hair. What is my favorite Netflix show? And I would hands down, without a doubt, have to say Rick and Morty. Like, I'm obsessed with Rick and Morty. I fall asleep to Rick and Morty. I've watched the seasons so many times. I cannot even tell you how many times I have. Show us your songs tab on Spotify. Okay, let me go get my cell phone. To be fair and honest, I'm not a big Spotify user. I'm more of an iTunes user, but I still do have a subscription to Spotify because I like their playlists. Like, that's one thing that Spotify has got down, is their playlists. They're very like, ooh, kind of music. Yeah, but that's my Spotify playlist. It's not that great. What is the craziest thing you have done? Oh my gosh. Jumping out of a plane or swimming with sharks? I think swimming with sharks, purely because I was absolutely petrified when I did it. I'm actually still to this day surprised that I did it. The water down there is freezing cold and I hate cold water. I hate the cold in general. The ocean scares me pretty much. So I would have to say that's the craziest thing I've done. And what makes it even crazier is when I was in the cage, there was a shark that swam right towards the cage and like bashed into the cage and splashed water everywhere, and I was literally just in a full panic. But I'm glad I did it. But it's the craziest thing that I've done. What is your favorite genre of film and why? I'd probably have to say like a chick flick, romance comedy kind of thing, because all the movies that I think of that I've watched more than once, they're rom-coms, so I'd have to say that. What is your favorite thing to order on Uber Eats? Okay, so in Thailand we don't have Uber Eats, we have Food Panda and Grab Food, and my most common order for breakfast would have to be Obontain, which is bagels. I love their bagels. And for dinner I would have to say Sunrise Tacos, which I would get tacos. Oh my gosh, love. Okay, have you moved from home? Where to, and how was the experience? So I'm still currently living away from home. In about a month and a half's time I will probably be back at home, back in my mom's home. I will do an extended video on this if you would like, because I feel like my experience in Thailand over the past 2 years cannot be described or explained in this video. So let me know if you want me to do like a moving to Thailand video for you guys. Just let me know in the comments down below. How many countries have I traveled to? 11. Yeah, I've been to 11 countries. What are my pet peeves? Okay, I have a long list if I actually think about it, but the one that pops into my head first and foremost is slow walking people. They bug me so much. Or no, not even. If they walk slow, that's fine, but just like walk slow out of the way. Don't take up a whole entire aisle and walk so slow that people can't pass you. That's what annoys me. Do you know your personality type, and what is it? I think I know what my personality type is. I don't know if there's like certain categories, but I would say that I'm a mixture between an introvert and an extrovert. In general, I would say I'm kind, caring, and considerate. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? And which were the most memorable? The most memorable, worst concert that I went to, that's the word, would have to be Kelly Clarkson. This was back in 2008 or 2009, I think. And I was supposed to go with my brother's girlfriend at the time, and I bought tickets and I was purely going to go with her, and she ended up saying to me that I could not go with them because her sister wanted it to just be them. And so I said I would meet up with him there, but stupid innocent me at 14 thought I would be able to find her at the concert, but I didn't. So I was alone for a big portion of the time, and I ended up finding my friends from primary school. So it was it turned out to be a nice concert, but the beginning portion of it really wasn't because I was alone. What are your favorite values in friends? Honestly, I love it when my friends can tell when something's not right with me, or they can tell that I'm struggling with something inside my head, because I don't really like to talk about my problems. So I feel like my true friends know when something is wrong, and they will ask me, and I will tell them, like, if you can pick up that something is wrong with me, I will tell you that something is wrong. What is the biggest struggle you overcame? I would have to say living alone in a foreign country is definitely a big struggle. Just adjusting to the fact that I didn't have friends and family around me that I was comfortable with, and my personality really shines with the people that I'm comfortable with. Otherwise, I'm quite shy and reserved. I don't like to show people a lot of who I am. So it was a big struggle to overcome stepping out of my comfort zone and making new friends and building new relationships. And it turned out to work out in my favor, because I have now been living in Thailand for 2 years, and I have so many people in my life now that I never thought I would have been friends with. And I'm so thankful for you are going out with your friends. Describe your night. The best times would have to be us going to karaoke. All you can drink karaoke. It was literally like you pay around 300 Rand for 3 hours and you can drink whatever you want, and they just keep bringing the drinks and shots and everything. Maybe not the best quality of alcohol, but still an absolute fun night. And then we would go out afterwards somewhere to a different club or something to go dance. So we sing our lungs out and then we go dance. Go dance. What are you happiest with in your life? I would have to say I'm happiest with who I am as a person, to be frank, because I feel like a lot of people in the past 2 years have voiced how I am as a person to them, being true to myself and it being reflected in how people see me. I'm happiest with being who I am. And that was the final question, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Hit that notification bell, that way you get notified when I upload. Bye guys, see you in my next video.